an estimated 30.8 million tree seedlings, almost 31 million seedlings, were planted last year by the Forestry Commission, private sector, CSOs, etc. I think you need to applaud yourselves for this achievement. We are talking of roughly 31 million seedlings. Now, a recent survival survey conducted in forest reserves within the 2025 T4L planted areas presented a success range of between 65% to 85% survival success in the high forest zone and 40 to 78% in the northern savanna zone. So if you want to know whether the trees are doing well, this is the data available. This year, in partnership with the private sector and other stakeholders, we intend to plant a total of 30 million tree seedlings across the country. I therefore urge the entire citizenry and every individual resident in Ghana to support the President's call this year too, by visiting the Forestry Commission offices at the headquarters, regional and district offices near you to pick up seedlings to plant. And when you do plant, do nurture and protect them. Together, we will make Ghana green for present and future generations. To ensure that we address the challenges of deforestation and forest degradation, and in pursuit of our mission to protect, sustainably manage and develop Ghana's forest and wildlife resources, the Forestry Commission has since last year embarked on a number of interventions. I'll mention a few. One, we have commenced the review of the Forestry Commission Act at 571 with a view to making the Forestry Commission more effective in executing its legal mandate through restructuring and repositioning it to be more capable in confronting current and future challenges while leveraging growth opportunities. Two, we are actively exploring the implementation of payment for ecosystem services schemes to generate adequate revenue to support forest conservation and development. Three, we have embarked on an aggressive but targeted drive to attract strategic private investments into ecotourism within our wildlife protected areas and forest reserves. Four, we have introduced forest protection camps. Indeed, just last month, barely 2 weeks ago, 10 forest protection camps within illegal mining hotspots, forest reserves, and 2 checkpoint camps were constructed and handed over to the Forestry Commission under the UK-Ghana Forest Governance Partnership. The Forest Protection Camp initiative is a game changer in our efforts to strengthen the Commission's operational capacity in addressing deforestation and forest degradation. 5, we have initiated enhanced training for all frontline protection staff. During the first quarter of this year, over 200 of our frontline staff underwent tactical training to equip them for effective forest protection. 6, we have stepped up stakeholder engagement and education for collaborative management, protection, and development of our forest and wildlife resources. We believe that a well-informed public is one of the greatest tools we need in fighting a canker like galamsey or illegal mining, or illegal logging, or even poaching. So, to our friends from the civil society and the media, let's work together to educate and inform the public. Let's work to win the hearts and minds of especially the communities that live around our forests and water bodies. 7, just last month, the Commission again inaugurated a multi-stakeholder committee tasked to develop a forest protection strategy, which is a critical document which we find lacking in our current forest management toolkit. Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude, I'd like to emphasize that effective forest conservation and sustainable management depends on long-term strategic planning and deliberate and coordinated actions. Short-term reactionary interventions are inherently unsustainable. Achieving lasting impact requires targeted investments to build institutional capacity backed by robust legal and regulatory frameworks. Furthermore, success hinges on establishing enduring partnerships with key stakeholders. To succeed, we must act collectively and decisively To halt deforestation and forest degradation, we must restore degraded lands and promote sustainable forest management. Let us all commit this day to protecting our forests and planting and nurturing a tree seedling to ensure a healthy environment for current and future generations. Thank you.
Bon, nsɛm kɛseɛ paa pharmacy. Dr. Hugh C.A. Brown, CEO of the Forestry Commission. Doc, yɛda ase bebree.